The Tigers are in a playoff hunt. The Lions just got started.
Now you can add the Red Wings to the mix. They opened their training camp up in Traverse City today. The Wings missed making the playoffs by 1 point last season. That's leading fans to believe that the Iser plan is finally working.
News 8's Alec Giannakopoulos made the trip to Traverse City and went one-on-one with Red Wings coach Derek Lalonde.
Another start of a Red Wing season, and that means we got to catch up with head coach of the Red Wings, Derek Lalonde. Derek, how does the first day always feel? Does it feel different than any other practice?
It does. You literally spend 4 months, and that's not exaggeration, in the first practice. And we go over it. You want it to be sharp. You want it to be tone setting. And I think we accomplished that today. With
how last year ended, do you think there's a little extra juice in these guys wanting to attack this season and really make the most out of every practice and every game?
Yeah, 100%. Mixed emotions. A lot went into that run at the end of the year, and to come up short in a virtual tie, a very huge letdown at the time, but at the same time, there was momentum, and we better build off that momentum. It's part of the progress. We fought really hard to take that step to be in that spot last year, and now we got to fight even harder to keep pushing this forward.
Being a point away, what has to be done to make this year different, to make a playoff berth?
I don't know if it's, you can look at it at each point. I think if you just concentrate on your process and be good, we gave ourselves an opportunity last year with that process. I think it was a really good experience for the guys that maybe they felt at the end. We left some things out there. And I just think it's part of the natural growth on it. I think there's an understanding of how important every point is, every game is, every practice, everything you preach as a coach, translating going forward.
Looking at your returners, bringing back Kane for another year and locking down Raymond, how do you like this core as they approach this next season, and how have they grown over your time here in Detroit?
That's a great question. I feel like I've grown with the group, and to watch that group grow, watch it grow from a leadership. I'm very impressed with our structure. I know it sounds crazy in day one. I think that is because we have some familiarity with our guys. There's a comfort level with our guys. So, and I think they're starting to take ownership of trying to push this thing forward. So a huge positive.
Final question for you. I just want to ask your excitement. Just approaching this year, you've been waiting 4 months for this moment. How did it pan off, and how pumped are you for this next season?
Obviously very excited. You're excited going to every year. But I've kind of felt like I've grown with this team. 2 years ago, my first year here, I didn't know what to expect. Every night we went in, it felt like we had to play perfect to find a way to win. Now I think we go into every single game thinking we can win, and many nights we feel we should win. And I think it's just part of that growth. So I'm excited for this opportunity and to keep pushing and building this forward.